The Jungle Book is a 2016 American adventure drama film directed and produced by Jon Favreau, written by Justin Marks and produced by Walt Disney Pictures. Based on Rudyard Kipling's eponymous collective works, the film is a live-action CGI remake of Walt Disney's 1967 animated film of the same name. Neel Sethi plays Mowgli, an orphaned human boy who, guided by his animal guardians, sets out on a journey of self-discovery while evading the threatening Shere Khan. The film includes voice and motion capture performances from Bill Murray, Ben Kingsley, Idris Elba, Lupita Nyong'o, Scarlett Johansson, Giancarlo Esposito, and Christopher Walken. Favreau, Marks, and producer Brigham Taylor developed the film's story as a balance between Disney's animated adaptation and Kipling's original works, borrowing elements from both into the film. Principal photography commenced in 2014, with filming taking place entirely in Los Angeles. The film required extensive use of computer-generated imagery to portray the animals and settings. The Jungle Book was released in the United States in Disney Digital 3D, Realty 3D, IMAX 3D, D-Box, and Premium Large Formats, on April 15, 2016. It grossed $966 million worldwide, making it the fifth highest-grossing film of 2016. The film won accolades for achievements in visual effects at the 89th Academy Awards, 22nd Critics' Choice Awards, and 70th British Academy Film Awards. The Rotten Tomatoes critical consensus describes it as lovely to behold as it is engrossing to watch. A sequel is in development, with Marks as the screenwriter, and Favreau returning as director and as a producer. Now I'm explaining movie plot. In the jungles of India, Mowgli is a child raised by the wolf Raksha and her pack, led by Akela, in an Indian jungle ever since he was brought to them as an infant by the Black Panther Bagheera. Bagheera trains Mowgli to learn the ways of the wolves, but the boy faces certain challenges and falls behind his wolf siblings, while Akela objects to him using human tricks, like building tools, instead of learning the ways of the pack. One day, during the dry season, the jungle animals gather to drink the water that remains as part of a truce during a drought that enables the jungle's wildlife to drink without fear of their predators. The truce is disrupted when a fire-scarred and vicious tiger named Shere Khan arrives, detecting Mowgli's scent in the crowd. Consumed by a vendetta against humans for scarring him with fire, he threatens to kill Mowgli at the end of the drought. After the drought ends, the wolves debate whether or not they should keep Mowgli. Mowgli decides to leave the jungle for the safety of his pack. Bagheera volunteers to guide him to the nearby man village. En route, Shere Khan ambushes them, but Mowgli manages to escape amidst a buffalo stampede. Later, Mowgli meets an enormous python named Kaa, who hypnotizes him. While under her influence, Mowgli sees a vision of his father being killed by Shere Khan while protecting him. Kaa attempts to devour Mowgli, but she is attacked by a bear named Baloo who rescues the unconscious Mowgli. Mowgli later awakens and retrieves some difficult-to-access honey for Baloo as repayment, with the two bonding in the process. Mowgli agrees to stay with Baloo until the winter season arrives. Meanwhile, upon learning that Mowgli has left the jungle, Shere Khan kills Akela and threatens the pack to lure Mowgli out. Bagheera eventually finds Mowgli and Baloo and is shocked that Mowgli has not joined the humans as he had agreed, but Baloo calms him down and persuades both of them to sleep on it. During the night, Mowgli finds a herd of elephants gathered around a ditch and uses vines to save their baby. Although Baloo and Bagheera are impressed, Baloo realizes that he cannot guarantee Mowgli's safety after learning that he is being hunted by Shere Khan. Baloo agrees to push Mowgli away to get him to continue onward to the man village. Mowgli is kidnapped by a gang of monkeys known as the Bunda Log, who present him to their leader, a deranged gigantopithecus named King Louie. Assuming that all humans can make the red flower, fire, King Louie offers Mowgli protection from Shere Khan in exchange for it. Baloo distracts King Louie while Bagheera tries to sneak Mowgli out, but their ruse is uncovered. As King Louie chases Mowgli through his temple, he informs Mowgli of Akela's death, but Mowgli doesn't believe him. King Louie's rampage eventually causes his temple to collapse on top of him. Bagheera and Baloo confess the truth to Mowgli about Akela. Furious that Baloo and Bagheera neglected to tell him about Akela's death, Mowgli goes to confront Shere Khan. He steals a lit torch from the man village and heads back to the jungle, accidentally starting a wildfire in the process. He confronts Shere Khan, who claims that Mowgli has made himself the enemy of the jungle by causing the wildfire. Seeing the wolves' fear of him, Mowgli throws the torch into a river in rage, restoring their trust in him. Baloo, Bagheera, and the wolf pack hold off Shere Khan when he attacks, giving Mowgli enough time to flee into the burning jungle. Shere Khan defeats all of them single-handedly and goes after Mowgli, who lures Shere Khan up a dead tree and onto a branch, which breaks under the tiger's weight, and Shere Khan falls into the fire to his death. Mowgli then directs the elephants to divert the river and put out the fire. In the aftermath, Rockshaw becomes the new leader of the wolf pack. Mowgli decides to utilize his equipment and tricks for his own use, calling with Baloo and Bagheera.